Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to start the lesson of chemical reaction and equation. Okay, before starting with the topic, the main thing that we need to understand here is the difference between the physical change and a chemical change. Already we all know what is the physical change, what is the chemical change. A quick recap: physical changes only in the physical properties like color or maybe the shape, while chemical properties changes in the both physical as well as the chemical properties. Okay, physical change is irreversible, chemical change is irreversible, and there is a temperature. This is a temporary change. This is a permanent change. No new substances formed in physical change, while in the chemical changes, new substances are formed. Okay, and examples also we know already, like melting of wax here and cooking here. Okay, that is there. So the main thing you have to understand is the difference between physical and chemical change. Now, as we've understood the difference between physical and chemical change, now let us enter into the definition of what do you call a chemical equation as. Okay, chemical reaction as, sorry, what do you call a chemical reaction is whenever there is a change in the chemical property, then we can say that a chemical reaction has taken place. If suppose there is a change in the chemical property in particular reaction, then we can say that yes, there has been a chemical reaction taken place. Okay, in a chemical reaction, whenever there is a chemical reaction, that is whenever there is a physical chemical change, we say it's a chemical reaction. And whenever there is a chemical reaction taking place, there are changes in its state, color and temperature. State in the sense, suppose it's in a liquid form, after reaction it became gaseous form. This is change in its state. Change in color, it was before it was green, now it has turned into blue. This is change in color. And temperature, if temperature is increasing, decreasing, that thing. Okay, now what is the chemical equation? Chemical reaction in short can be called as chemical equation, or we can even say representation of the chemical reaction in a symbolic form is called chemical equation. Suppose if I say magnesium is reacting with oxygen to form magnesium oxide, instead of saying this I can simply say Mg plus O2 gives MgO. So magnesium plus oxygen gives magnesium oxide is a chemical reaction, while Mg plus O2 gives rise to MgO is a chemical equation. What's the difference? We are using this symbol. So symbolic representation of a chemical reaction can be called as a chemical equation. Okay, substances undergoing chemical change, these undergoing chemical change, magnesium and oxygen, these are called reactants, and the substances that are formed after the change are called as the products. Means this is the product, this is the reactants. Okay, now the difference between skeletal equation and a balanced equation. What do you mean by skeletal equation? The one which is opposite to balanced equation. First we'll understand what do you mean by balanced, and then we will enter what's the difference between, what is the definition of the skeletal equation. Balanced equation, where the number of atoms in the reactants as well as in the products are balanced. The number of atoms in the reactants and products are balanced, then we say it's a balanced equation. And but where this balance is not taking place, means an unbalanced equation can be called as a skeletal equation. Same example, Mg plus O2 gives MgO. This is a skeletal equation, but here if you observe, we say 2Mg plus 1O2 gives 2MgO. Yes, so this is the main difference between the skeletal and the balanced equation. Hope you all understood the concept. Thank you for watching.